A Cruyff turn? Rocky said. A what? Cruyff was a Dutch footballer. A man. Okay. And he had this trick. You know, like Ronaldo had his step-overs, for what they were worth. Like your brother Roy has the rocket. I suppose, Rocky conceded. It was true. Her Premier League playing brother had a volley that had been nicknamed the Rocket. So how do you know about all these moves? I'm a student of football. I watch them online. I read about them. I learn. Abby was impressed, Kim said. She loves you. And you? Kim shrugged. I've been here 3 years. You're new. They walked back to the centre spot in silence. One day, Rocky said, all those moves on YouTube. Yeah? One day they'll be named after women, not just men like Ronaldo and Cruyff. There might be a Kim Courtney counter-attack or a Rocky Race reverse. What do you think? Kim grinned. Yes to that, she said. 2. Walking away from the football fields, Rocky and Kim, joined by Masa and Naomi, chatted about a big game that was coming up during the week. A friendly, or scrimmage as it was known in the States. They all became distracted at the same time, by noise. Lots of noise. There was drumming and trumpets and cheering. Up ahead on the bleachers of the first-team American football field, hundreds of students were cheering. There were flags and banners and cheerleaders leaping around. Rocky, a hater of fuss, felt uneasy. But Kim, suddenly excited, began to jog over to the football field. Come on, it's the pep rally. You'll love it, she laughed. Rocky ran after the others as they approached the field, saw and heard the stamp of feet on the benches. What else could she do? She liked Kim. A lot. She didn't want to be disrespectful to her or the school she'd been at for years. A pep who? Rocky shouted. A pep rally. We welcome the varsity football team and cheer them on. It was hard to hear Kim above the noise of a marching band. Rocky, along with Masa and Naomi, kept following her. She had another question. But why? Rocky said as they climbed to the back of a stand. School spirit, Kim said, hands above her head, clapping to the beat the cheerleaders were dancing to as the other 3 watched. Rocky raised her hands above her head and joined in, partly because it was so absurd, but partly because she figured she needed some school spirit, and, as Masa and Naomi had joined in also, she had to. And the spirit came. It was really quite strange for her. She could feel the hairs standing up on her arms and the back of her neck. It was a bit like going to see Melchester Rovers at the football. The buzz, the excitement of live sport with a big crowd. Soon she found herself hugging her 3 friends, and then other students she didn't know, grinning, laughing. Good? Kim asked, shouting above the noise after a few minutes of mayhem. I love it, Rocky screamed. I love school spirit. After the pep rally had died down, Rocky sat with Kim, Masa and Naomi on one of the several sets of benches for eating, set out on the edge of the playing fields, thirstily taking on water and energy drinks. It was 7 in the evening, late September, but the sun was still very warm. Dozens of other students at the school sat out enjoying the evening. This was another one of the things Rocky had to get used to. Students at Mountain Heights ate most of their meals, and chilled, outside. She liked this too. Rocky took a long drink from her water bottle as she studied the playing fields, well-kept lawns and small clusters of trees that formed a barrier between the sports fields and Mountain Heights School, California. Was this real? Was she actually sitting here with these other, mostly American children? Rocky could still not believe it. This was LA, for goodness sake. A school in LA, and Rocky was a student here. At the kind of school you saw on Netflix dramas or the Kardashians. The school was all bright white plaster and terracotta roof tiles, the light so bright it hurt your eyes as it bounced back off the walls. It reminded Rocky of the one foreign holiday in Greece she and her family had had before she came to the States. This was so different to post-training in Melchester, back home.